Hello, my people. Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered, why do the sun and moon live up there? I mean, wouldn't it be funny if they had a house right here on Earth, arguing over who left the dishes out or whose turn it was to take out the trash? Well, a long time ago in Nigeria, people had their own hilarious explanation for this mystery. It's a story about sun who was bright, bold, and maybe just a little too generous for his own good, and Moon, his clever wife, who always knew when things were getting out of hand. Oh, and let's not forget Water, the friend who never traveled alone and threw the wildest parties you could imagine. This tale has friendship, laughter, a gigantic house party, and a lesson about knowing your limits or you risk floating up into the sky. So get comfy, grab some popcorn, and get ready for the wild and funny story of why the sun and the moon live in the sky. Once upon a time in Nigeria, before the sun and moon were hanging out in the sky, they lived right here on earth, just like us. They had a cozy house, a normal married life, well, as normal as it gets when you're cosmic beings with superpowers. Sun was always shining, literally. He was bright, bold, and bursting with energy. If you ever needed a light bulb changed, Sun was your guy. His wife, Moon, was the calm one, cool, graceful, and always glowing softly. They made a perfect pair. Sun was hot-headed in every way, and Moon was chill as ice. Sun had a best friend named Water. Now, Water was a popular guy, always surrounded by his massive family. Fish, crabs, turtles, and dolphins, basically. The whole underwater gang. Sun loved visiting Water and splashing around with all his sea creatures. But Water never came to Sun's house. Not even once. One day, Sun asked, "Hey Water, why don't you ever visit us? Moon makes the best jollof rice, you know. You're missing out." Water chuckled, his voice gurgling like a bubbling stream. "Oh, I'd love to, but your house is too small. I never travel alone. I bring my children, my children's children, and, well, let's just say I bring the entire ocean. If we visited, your house will be underwater, literally." Sun's eyes widened. "Your whole family? All of them?" Water grinned. "Yep, from the tiniest fish to the biggest whales, even cousin octopus who likes to rearrange furniture with his tentacles." Sun burst out laughing. "Challenge accepted. I'll build the biggest house you've ever seen." He rushes to Moon and said, "Honey, we need a bigger house. Water's coming over with his entire family tree, including cousin octopus." Moon raised an eyebrow. "Do you know how big his family is? Last time we visited him, I counted 2,762 fish, and that was just the appetizer." Sun puffed out his chest. "No problem. We'll build a house so huge, it'll have its own echo." Moon sighed. "All right, but you're cleaning up after the party." They built the grandest house ever. Walls so high even giraffes got neck cramps looking up, and doors wide enough to fit a whale or three. Sun stood back proudly and said, "Now, that's a party house." The next day, Water arrived with his whole crew. There were fish flipping around, crabs doing the sideways shuffle, dolphins practicing synchronized swimming. It was a full-on parade. Water called out, "May we come in?" Sun beamed, "Of course, come on in, the water's fine." When water started flowing into the house, filling the floor with tiny fish that tickled Sun's ankles, Water asked, "Is there still enough room?" Sun laughed, "Plenty of room. We built this place just for you." Water grinned and flowed in more, bringing in bigger fish, crabs, and a few playful turtles. The water reached Sun's waist. Moon looked round and whispered, "I think that turtle just winked at me." Sun waved it off. "They're just friendly. Relax, we've got loads of space." But Water wasn't done. In came dolphins, crocodiles, and even a group of whales doing the conga line. The water reached their chest. Sun and Moon had to climb on the furniture just to keep their heads above water. Water asked again, "Still enough room?" Sun was getting a bit nervous but shouted, "Yep, yep, we're good." Water shrugged. "All right, here comes the rest of the family." Before Sun could blink, in came the sharks, stingrays, and cousin octopus, who immediately started rearranging the furniture with his tentacles. The water rose higher and higher until it covered everything. Moon climbed onto the roof grumbling, "Wait, first we hold the world's biggest pool party, and now I'm stranded with a salty sofa." Sun tried to laugh. "Look on the bright side. Oh wait, that's me." Moon rolled her eyes. "If we survive this, I'm picking the guest next time." Water kept coming until there was no space left, not even on the roof. With nowhere else to go, Sun and Moon floated up and up and up until they found themselves in the sky. Sun looked down and shrugged. "Well, I did want a place with a good view." Moon sighed. "Ah, I miss my sofa." And that's how Sun and Moon ended up in the sky. All because Sun wanted to be the ultimate guest. And now they are up there every day. Sun shining brightly by day, showing off his glow, and Moon taking the night shift, keeping things calm and cool. They look down at Earth, remembering the wildest house party in history, and probably hoping Water doesn't invite himself over again. So remember, be generous to your friends, but maybe double check how many guests they are bringing first. I hope you enjoyed my story. Thank you. Look out for more in the future.